Hello, Void. I know I've said in the past how the, inferior species, like my new companions, all seem to care about pretty primitive things, but I've almost begun to appreciate their more chaotic ways. I mean, just take last night. We fought Malika, the Twilight Conclave scum, and no one even protested. I'm putting fought in air quotes though, because I think Rhesus mostly lit him on fire, threw a weird animal skeleton, and then Silas stabbed his toes. I do regret that we threw Malika in with the Oracle. We should have just offed him so he couldn't escape. Rhesus stopped the Union riot without them getting paid, but I think he feels bad. Charles was stone cold about it though, which honestly, who's surprised that the Duke's son is also greedy? Anyway, now we've found a camp that just looks massacred. I hear the other guys whispering with a large rock, which, I cannot stress enough how weird they are. Something about a Cyclops? I don't know, somehow these people still humor me, at least as long as they also serve a purpose. Better go tell them to stop being idiots.
Welcome to Lost in Hysteria, a D&D podcast with a serious story about silly people. My name is Vilas, your DM, and I would like to introduce you to the cast of the day.
Hello, my name is Mikkel. I'm playing the character Rhesus Plas, a necromancer who is cheerful to the bone and with a smile that shines even in the darkest crypt.
Hi, my name is Morten, and I play the Union Secretary / corpse-dealing monk named Silas Hirodo.
Hey guys, my name is Simon, and I'm playing Charles of Stonehaven, a human fighter trying his best to win his father's approval.
Hi, I'm Anna. I play Arikas, a bratty, snarky half-elf rogue who should probably be working on her attitude.
Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm the Zodiac Master.
Hi, I'm Chung. I play Galdrick Galliply, an exiled human cleric who's on his path for redemption so he might return home someday.
Now that was everyone, and let's get right into the story. And you hear loud roaring and panic in the room. Help! Help!
He was a great hero, right? And if you help a great hero, you become a great hero. Help me move this rock.
Get someone else in here. I move aside.
I can cast it again.
Oh, cast it again.
How small does it get, the stone?
Half size.
So can we push it a bit further in the cave?
Or we could just move it out of the way when it's small, right?
Yeah, but then we have to contend with the Cyclops as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's get him out and push it a bit further in so it blocks again.
Guys, I think this dude is dying, so...
Yeah.
You hear, oh my god, I'm dying!
Yeah, well, so I'm gonna reduce the stone again.
Okay, it's reduced, and suddenly from the inside you see a large Cyclops that is fighting this elderly gentleman. And he's like, hurry, get in and help me!
I yell out, for Ravenwood! And I jump in.
Roll acrobatics.
20.
You jump over the rock very well. Everyone roll initiative.
I do a superhero landing.
Yeah, you get advantage on your initiative roll. Alright, so we start. Astroland, it's you. What do you do?
So Astro is yelling, Charles, wait, what are you doing? The door will close in a few seconds. And then I take out my bow. I draw the arrow and shoot an arrow straight through the cave towards the Cyclops' eye.
Okay, roll attack.
8.
It misses.
That was the only warning shot you got.
Okay. I would actually like you to roll intimidation with disadvantage on that one.
22.
Really? Okay.
He's on his knees.
So you basically see the Cyclops goes, huh? And he sort of vary as he looks around. He wasn't expecting there to be more opponents. Charles, what do you do?
So I draw my sword of Alfred. And I'm gonna hit him with my longsword.
So you hear, oh, what's going on? No, put me back. I'm retired.
So that's 20, not nat 20.
Okay, 20 hits.
That's 8 damage. But I'm gonna use one of my superiority dice because I'm a battle master. That's 2 extra damage.
Okay.
And he needs to do a wisdom saving throw of at least 13.
16.
Oh, that succeed. But I'm gonna use action search, so I can use another action on my turn, and I'm gonna attack him again with Alfred. Come on, Alfred. We got this.
God damn it. This is not what I want to do at all.
That's an 8.
Well, that misses.
Oh, damn it.
Rhesus, it's you.
So Rhesus is gonna yell, 60 seconds! And then he's just gonna cast Magic Missiles, which is 3 darts getting thrown at the Cyclops. It just hits 1d4 plus 1. 13?
13?
13.
13, good damage. The Cyclops is suddenly getting scared because he hears that like very dangerous warning from Astroland that he was only going to do one warning shot, and now it's like hailing down magic missiles, and there's this Charles yelling something about Zodiac signs. It's very confusing for the Cyclops. So he picks up a large crate that's next to him and throws it out at you, Rhesus.
Uh-oh.
So it's gonna roll. It's gonna be at 23.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
So you see a huge crate coming flying right through you, and
Through me!
well, okay, not through you, throughout you. You take 33 damage.
33? That's almost a one-shot.
Really?
Mm.
Well, very lucky it wasn't. Then.
One off.
Do you have more than 33 health?
No. So you immediately die in D&D if you get below minus your max health. So if you have 20 health and you take damage that will land you on minus 20, you die right away.
But you're down, or?
I'm definitely down.
Okay.
And the rock increases in size, or?
So the huge crate hits you, blasts.
It goes right through me.
And then suddenly the smaller rock starts to get large and the entrance is blocked. And you can't see Charles or Odyfuss anymore.
Oh no.
So that means it's Silas' turn. Galdrick afterwards.
Jesus Christ. And I see Rhesus lying on the ground next to me, and I use a key point to use Hands of Healing. 4 health returned.
You gain 4 health. And
Full health?
No, 4 health. It will of course not bring you back to like full strength, but you are conscious again, and you are out of danger of dying.
Nice.
For now, that's okay.
I'm just going to cast Cure Wounds on Rhesus, which adds 1d8 plus 3 to his max health. Just heals him for 1d8.
Yeah, he's in 1d8. Okay. So everyone is running over to Rhesus, healing him because he's a very
Fucking
important
one shot with a grace.
He's a unit representative. He's important.
I wanted to ask you if you were okay, but you're definitely not okay. Be well. And you get 8 HP back.
Ericas, what do you do?
Well, are there any kind of like cracks where the stone is? Can you see anything through?
I would probably maybe say that after getting enlarged and reduced and enlarged and reduced, maybe the structural integrity of the rock is falling a bit. So it is maybe crackling, but you can't really see through it.
Right. Fuck. Okay, so I think Aricas has it like crumbled a bit? Would there be like loose rocks? Like, can she try to like grab something and try to ruin it? Like sort of claw at it with a stone?
Yeah, you can try to like find a weak spot where it looks like all the cracks are gathering and try to like hit that.
Yeah, she's gonna do that.
Okay, so you take a rock nearby and just panicking, trying to hit the larger rock. Just roll a strength. And just to be clear, you need above 15.
That's awesome. 11.
That's okay. That's better. So you gather all your strength.
I have a -1 in strength.
Yeah. Okay. You gather whatever strength you have available, and you try to damage the rock, and it is crackling a bit more. So you actually created like some small holes where you can actually see through, but you still can't get in.
You can curse at me, I guess.
Yeah, and I think that's probably what Aricas is gonna do. She's gonna yell, "Charles, get out! What are you doing?"
Astro
looks for a wooden plank so we can try to get the stone a bit away from the cave.
Okay. There will definitely be some large wooden planks nearby. So I guess you're sort of doing like a lever system.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get a wooden plank, you put it down at the bottom of of the rock and you try to pull the lever down. Roll strength, but with advantage because of your very neat physics solution to the problem.
Okay, so the first one was 13, the second one was 18.
All
No,
right.
17.
So with your cunning, you suddenly start to move the weakened rock out of the way and it crashes and you can look straight into the fight once more. And what do they see, Charles?
Well, someone yelled at me, so I'm gonna yell back and say, what does it look like I'm doing? I'm fighting a Cyclops. That's gonna hear about this, and I'm gonna try and attack the Cyclops again. Come on, Alfred. That one.
Okay.
So, not Charles's day.
So you pick up Alfred once more, and you try to charge the Cyclops, and Alfred just say, "No, I don't want to do this anymore." And you feel that the sword is not moving.
Alfred,
Yes,
were you not a great hero?
I'm retired, dude.
Well, sorry, go back to sleep while I hit a Cyclops with your sword. I mean, you don't have to help.
Well, you never asked how I got into the sword if I could get out of the sword.
Well,
You never cared about me, did you, Charles?
can we not do this right now, Alfred? People are looking.
Okay, if you promise to get me out of the sword, then I'll help you.
Is it hard to get you out of the sword?
Promise?
Yes, Alfred.
Good. And that's what happens. Now, of course, as we've established in earlier episodes, you can't hear what Alfred is saying. You just see Charles stops in the midair and yell at his sword. Can we not do this now, Alfred? So you start to see that the Cyclops is not very comfortable anymore. It's taking a lot of hits, and it's still like really uncomfortable, and it looks quite damaged. So it's the Cyclops now. It will try to hit Odyfuss, and it will like do a great club attack. 19. It hits, and does 16 damage. So he hits down on Odyfuss, and he's like, it hits him, and it goes right through him once more. And Odyfuss is falling down unconscious, laying around covered in gold from what he gathered from the Cyclops. Picks up his club one more time and looks at Charles this time. A second hit is incoming. 12.
Does not hit.
But it doesn't hit. Because Charles is too smart.
Alfred says, move to the side.
Yeah, Alfred's like, move. And the sword suddenly moves, and because you hold it, it pulls you aside, dodging. Suddenly, Alfred has gained his willingness to fight. Erica.
Yeah, so I guess she's gonna kind of get close to the rock and try to shoot at it with an arrow.
All right.
And I guess she can use sneak attack, right?
Yes, because you came actually from out of sight.
No, I think also because sneak attack has like this thing, if there's another enemy close by or something, then you can use it even if you're not hiding.
That's true.
Cool.
D&D.
Yeah. You're absolutely correct.
Awesome. Okay. And it's a 20.
20 hits.
Awesome.
Is it not 20?
No,
Okay.
11 damage.
Okay, so the arrow shoots right through the room, which is well lit now, and you hit the Cyclops right in the eye. And it goes as it tries to grab to its one eye, and it's suddenly moving around, like flailing, panicking, randomly movement everywhere. Charles, you get an attack of opportunity as it's trying to move away from you, trying to get away from the fight. It's completely blind.
9.
9 doesn't hit, and it's completely moving randomly about, and it yells like, "Where are you? Show yourself!"
Well, it's not like we're hiding.
Well, you know, it's,
Some of us are hiding.
someone is hiding, someone is not hiding. Aslan, what do you do?
Astro draws his arrow, or his bow once again, his infamous bow, and points it straight towards Cyclops. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
And deal 2 damage.
Okay, you shoot the arrow and it hits it right in the back. He's like, "Oh!" And he goes, "Do you know who you're dealing with? I am Polyphemus, son of Poseidon. Stop right now or feel my father's wrath." So the Cyclops is still running around the room trying to hit things, panicking, like bashing through the wall and bashing through the crates. He's completely immobilized in like any practical sense of the word. So now we're sort of out of initiative at this point. What do you do?
Gather the gold.
Is Odyfuss completely gone, or is he?
He's not dead. He's just unconscious.
Okay, yeah. Then I walk over to him and cast Hands of Healing on him.
All right. So you do this. You will. So you heal him for
7.
7. Okay. So he's like, get back. You will do a chance, and because you're currently in the room, you have to do a dexterity saving throw as the Cyclops is randomly throwing around stuff, hitting things.
Charles gets 18.
18's well sufficient. You just have to get above 10.
Nat 20.
Alright, so with a nat 20, when he throws a crate at you, you dodge it obviously. The crate smashes to the wall behind you, and out of it flies a small staff that you grabs in your hand. You just gained a magical item because
Perfect.
you nailed your dexterity saving throw.
D&D.
I'm the DM, I decide what happens.
I get fucking created.
And
Okay, I'm gonna cast my level 1 spell Sleep on the Cyclops.
right, so how much health is it?
5d8.
Okay, roll 5d8.
30.
Alright, so with a 30, that is more than the health the Cyclops currently have. So as he's panicking around, throwing crates, smashing into walls, he suddenly drops on the floor, sleeping once more. And Odyfuss goes, oh yeah.
Guys, killing the son of Poseidon would look very good in my newsletter. But Charles, get out of the cave first. But oh, okay.
Well, it's a magical slumber, so he's not gonna wake up. But he is gonna wake up in about 50 seconds.
Oh, wait,
so
we move them. And everyone moves out of the cave. Thank you for listening to Lost in Asteria so far. If you like the cast and are curious about the people behind it, you can check out our Instagram at Lost in Asteria. And here you can see, well, the people. You can see how the characters look, the art that they used to inspire them, the map of the world of Asteria, and much, much more. But for now, let's jump back into the story. Alright, so by very, very, very small chances, you have managed to put the Cyclops to sleep. You only have 1 minute until the spell will stop working. You're currently outside of the cave. Silas have managed to pull Odyfuss out of the rumbles and away from the Cyclops. Odyfuss says, oh, thank you. Hey, you seem like a pretty smart guy. He tries to pull you aside. He says, okay, so I got 200 gold from the Cyclops. What if we split 150 of it and only give 50 to the other guys?
Hey guys, what are you talking about?
Oh, sorry, I was just yeah, hey, my name is Odyfuss. Nice
Yeah.
to meet you. Put out his hand.
This is my lawyer, Charles.
I shake his hand and How good is his handshake?
Oh shit, let me roll some stuff. Okay, so like firmness, I'll roll strength. 8. It's not... Maybe it's an opposing roll.
Yeah, it's an opposing handshake
because
roll.
Everyone is... Okay, good. 8.
No.
Oh?
Plus 3.
Plus
11.
3. Okay. So you got the upper hand, so to speak. Sorry. So yeah, not very firm handshake. He's maybe tired from the battle or something. Who knows?
I wouldn't call him doing something in the battle, but sure.
Okay. Yeah, he said, oh yeah, thank you so much for helping me, everyone. So I got some gold from the cave. I have 80 gold, so I could give you 50 because you're so nice and helping me and my men get out.
What about the rest of it?
What do you mean? And he winks.
I wink back, just over-exaggerated.
Okay.
Can I measure? Can I see if they're lying?
You
If there's any more
You can
gold.
roll inside check, yeah.
4.
It seems legit.
Okay. 80 gold. Fair enough.
You're pretty used to Silas being socially not the best.
What if Argus just doesn't care if he's lying? She's just like, you should give us all of it. I mean, we just saved
of
your
it?
ass.
Well, just
So
because
what's worth more, your life or having like a few extra gold?
Well, So every time you save someone's life, you expect them to give you all of their gold?
Yeah.
What type of people are you?
Well, it's different, right? Because it's not your gold, it's a Cyclops gold. So you have actually stolen it due to us saving your life. Maybe you should give us it.
So you could see it as we won the gold because you sucked at kicking Cyclops' ass.
Wait, I was doing fine. Thank you very much.
Oh, he's gonna awake. He's gonna
Okay,
stop sleeping in a few moments. We can send you back in.
No. Sorry. Sorry. What if you get all of the gold? Huh?
Wow, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, right? And then maybe we should move out of the way very quickly.
All right.
Got about 20 seconds.
So you all start running out of the camp, and after a few minutes, you see the camp in the distance, and you can hear some roaring and some like loud sounds of rocks crashing together. So clearly the Cyclops have awakened, but with no eye and no sight, it's almost impossible for him to get out or find you by any means. So you're all done running. Like, I think we got away. So I will give you 80 gold.
One question before that. I just have to clarify something. Did you really risk your life for 80 gold? Or is there more to this?
He looks at you like, well, it was, I didn't risk any, it was a complicated situation, really. So me and my men, that's those over there. And he points over to 7 men who are like waving.
We wave back.
We were running from the Cyclops, right? It was chasing us. And then we came by this camp, this outpost, and we told everyone to hide in the cave. But unfortunately, the Cyclops found us very quickly and closed the entrance to the cave with us inside it. And then it ate one of us one by one. So
it's not the Cyclops gold.
yeah.
Frigel?
Yes?
Did you have any gold in the cave?
Yes, I did.
Oh, so you're thieving. You're a thief.
Me?
Sorry, you're not a thief, but the Greek guy is the thief.
Greek guy.
Since when?
Jesus. He's like, yes, I did, but no, it can't be thieving because I had 200 gold.
So you only took 80 of it, or did you take 200 of it?
Why don't you just empty your pockets, mate?
Very good idea.
I think this is getting out of hand. I will empty my bag, and you can see everything I have. And he takes out a bag, and he flips it, and 80 gold falls out. That's what I told you. So, who is here is magical proficient? That would be Risus.
Geldrick as well.
All right, you two do an Arcana check for me.
23.
23 is pretty high.
4 is not gonna cut it.
4 is no, not. You don't see anything. However, Risus, you see that there are some magic to the bag he's holding. There's some aura of it, some arcanic energy.
Well, Reese is gonna say, there's something fishy here. That's quite a magical bag you have.
No.
Yes.
Well, okay. It's fire resistant, so yeah.
Can I tell what kind of magic it is, or?
Depends if you heard of it. Can you do a quick history roll for me?
22.
Oh, damn. Okay. Hot dice over there. You recognize it immediately. It is the bag of holding. And it's a bag that can hold almost infinite amount of stuff. It is a lot larger than what meets the eye, and you can hide people there.
Is he still holding the bag upside down?
Yeah.
Okay, so Risus is gonna try to put his arm into the bag.
Ah, okay. Just do a dexterity roll.
16.
Oh, that's pretty good. So he doesn't pick up what you're going to do at all. And then you take his arm and you put the whole arm in the bag. So it looks sort of strange.
It looks very strange, because it's a small bag.
Yeah.
Rhesus, you truly are a wizard.
Damn.
You're a wizard, Rhesus. And he's like, okay. What if I give you 200 gold and a very cool rod I found?
Well, it's
And then we
Frigel's
call it
gold
even?
you have stolen, so it's Frigel who decides.
Rhesus, can you feel anything in that bag?
Can I feel anything in that bag?
Well, you just put his hand in, right?
Oh, he put his
You
own
put your
hand.
own arm. Oh, sorry, I totally misunderstood
How
the situation.
weird would that be to just like grab the man's own arm?
Well, this is a weird group of people. That's why I assume.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, you put your whole arm in. All right, so first of all, you would feel obviously more gold. You would feel a few bottles of some unknown potion at this point, and a very large rod.
Dirty mind.
Button.
A button on it. Button.
So I
There's a
can
button on
basically
the
just
rod.
take it out. Could I maybe just... Is there a switch so I can turn off the holding so everything
I
just
can't
falls out?
remember,
Or
but let's say yes, because it sounds cool. Okay, so you flick the switch.
I flick the switch.
Okay. But if people listen and know D&D, from now on, the bag of holding has a switch that can turn off its bag of holding power.
That's a canon.
That's
Canon
good.
event.
Yeah. So you flick the switch, and suddenly you hear like a rumble when loads of stuff is starting to flowing out of the bag. There's the great treasure chests. A whole ass ship is coming out of the bag, filling out most of the grass plains you're standing in. You would also see a horse is coming out. A lot of weapons of various decorations and materials, and a few bows and some arrows. A lot of food, and I think 2 big barrels of ale and wine. He's like, well...
Galdric pokes the horse just to see if it's actually alive.
Yeah. I don't know how it sounds. Was that
It's a mixture of a...
Nope.
What is it, a dove?
That's more like...
Pigeon. It's a weird horse,
The
okay?
horse it's a strange horse that sounds like a pigeon. Yes, it's alive. It's white. It's a very nice horse. So Odyfuss go, well, this is embarrassing. Like, okay, well...
Yeah, I think we'll just take the 200 gold and the rod.
Don't we get any other payment for this?
The horse.
I mean, we didn't get the gold because it wasn't your gold to begin with.
Okay. So, what? Do you want the ship? You can have the ship.
What about the bag?
The bag.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, okay. You can have the immovable rod, and you can have the horse.
So what even is this rod? Why do we all just assume like, oh yeah, it's a rod? What do we want with it? What is it?
Oh, it's magical.
It has a
Oh.
button.
When you
Has a
press the button, the rod cannot be moved. So that's pretty cool.
Wow. I'm gonna take that.
Okay, all right. I'll give you the bag of holding and the rod, and then I'll keep the horse, and you can also have the ship. And then I take the rest, and we go our separate ways.
I think that sounds quite nice, actually. But one question before you go.
Right.
Why did you run from the Cyclops?
Well, we found a cave nearby with a Cyclops, and we thought it had a lot of cool stuff. So we went in the cave, and it turns out it only had sheep. So we tried to steal the sheep, and then it ran after us.
You have a problem.
We were hungry. We were hungry and desperate. We only had tremendous amount of gold and equipment and a horse.
And you also
just said
mentioned a
that-
lot of food that came out. It's over there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You forget what you have in the bag.
Yeah,
it's
okay,
so-
yes. But the sheep would have been nice. We only have like a lot of ale and wine here. So food would be nice as well.
And you couldn't have bought that with all the gold.
Well, no. There's no shops nearby.
No, there are only people living here.
Well, we didn't know that before we ran from the Cyclops.
Right.
Which reminds me, does any of you know where Ithaca is? I've been trying to find it for quite some time. Okay.
Do we know?
Everyone roll history.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You are a nobleman, right?
Yeah.
So you should be academically inclined.
Keyword.
I guess you can say that. Yeah.
So if you look at the world map here is where you are heading. Up in the north with the large mountains. All the way south of the Crimson Peaks where you currently are. South of Havenspire. South. There's a small island right here. Right at the bottom of Asteria. That's Ithaca.
Oh.
He's like, yes, I've been trying to get home for 20 years. I started out with 30 men. Look, he looks over. I have 7 left. So, do you know where Ithaca is?
Okay, so you're gonna take this passageway where we just came from.
Okay.
You're gonna need scorpions, so you need to pay Frigel for these scorpions.
Oh, can I borrow some gold?
You can trade us some gold.
With what?
Can we look at the weapons?
Okay. What weapons are you? Okay, go have a look at the weapon.
Or we could get the horse.
Why do we want a horse?
That's one
Why do we
horse.
want one horse?
Do you not like horses? It could pay
Can
a
we
lot of
look at
money
the
when
weapons,
Okay,
please?
roll investigation.
That's 20.
That's really okay. You get such a good look at these weapons. Like you really watch them with great intensity. You see that a lot of them is ceremonial weapons, meaning that they are very nice looking. But when you inspect them, you see the blade is dull. I think what would be of most interest is that you do find a retractable dagger. And you also recognize that the knife is slightly magical. Because when you pick it up, it becomes invisible. And when you push the bottom, when the blade springs out, it becomes visible.
So I definitely noticed that it's slightly magic. Can't really miss it.
Yeah, because you had such a good look at it. You see it so clearly.
So she had to find it obviously sprung out, right? Just to be sure.
Yeah, right.
Not just grabbing something invisible.
No,
and then
you didn't grab anything invisible. You grabbed the knife as the blade was fully, I don't want to say erect. Must
It
be
is the
another
word.
word. Okay, when the blade is fully erect. And when you push the button so that the blade retracts, it becomes invisible.
I think Arcas just sort of dangles this thing and is like, this is the one I want.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave now. Men, please pick up the ship. And we'll be heading our way. And they start moving further. And Frigel goes over to it like, honestly, guys, I can't thank you enough. Not only for saving me, but also for helping me deal with this person thing. I guess you came from my brother Frigel.
Oh, yeah, we have a package for you, but you weren't home, so we're gonna give it to the nearest package shop.
But no, wait. I'm here right now. Okay, can I just have a...
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, congrats on the wedding.
Oh, well, thank you, but my wife just got ate by Cyclops.
I don't think they have a card for that. But we got this for you, and I gave him the package and the message.
Well, it's a small thing. Thank you very much for.
We should have gotten him the horse.
And he takes the gift and looks in like, oh, okay. It's a food processor. That's nice. It's a very good gift. Very good wedding gift. He's like, oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. So, where are you heading now?
To the north.
Ah, I see. Well, as a gift from me to you, for what you have done for me, I would like to give you this. And he pulls out 3 crystals. And he says, do you know what this is?
Can I roll for it?
Yeah, roll history.
Nat 20.
Okay, nat 20. Oh, Jesus. Okay, you know so much about this stone. Like, this is tyromite. Tyromite is a stone used in the north for creating something close to fire. Because the mountains that you're heading into now are so large, they're so tall, that there's barely any oxygen on the top. Now, for the people who don't know, the creatures of Asteria does not breathe oxygen. So you can go up to the mountains with no issues. However, you cannot burn anything. No fires can burn in the north. Which makes it quite difficult to live there, since you normally use fire for, well, obviously many different things. So all the people of the north are quite dependent on tyromite to be able to, well, get any heat and also build stuff. So it's a quite valuable resource. And Frigel also tells you that normally large like hordes of tyromite are moved through the canyon to the north, because the Twilight Conclave provide all the Frosthold clans with tyromite for them to survive. So they're quite dependent on this resource at the Twilight Conclave. So he says, bring this. This will assure that you make friends in the north. I don't know what business you have there, but just stay clear of the Reavers. The rest are fine.
Stay clear of who?
Yeah, there are 3 tribes in the north. The Glacial Reavers, the Aurora Sirens, and the Emberclaw Mountain Dwellers. So basically, the Glacial Reavers are sort of a nomad type tribe that can travel over the large sea of ice in the north with some ships they build that push them over the ice. So they will travel by ship on the ice sea. The Aurora Sirens are the inhabitants of Cryophoros. Cryophoros is the main city of the north, and they prey and deals with the aurora light of the north, and they see it as their guard or as their guidance in life. The Emberclaw clan lives in the mountains and are mostly made out of dwarfs. And they, while they live in the north, don't see the upper parts of the mountains as having any resource or meaning. So they stay in the mountains in their tunnels. Those are the 3 clans that constitutes the north. So Frigel said, stay clear of the rivers. They're crazy. The Aurora Sirens are fine, so just go to their main city, Cryophorus. And he gives you Tyramid.
I just want to say good luck with the Cyclops.
Oh yeah, thanks. That's going to be a headache. But I'm sure Odyfuss can deal with it.
Sure.
We should be going.
All right. Good luck, everyone.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Lost in Asteria. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode. If you need music for your D&D session, we highly recommend Tabletop RPG music. You can find them on Patreon. It's a great way to create some ambience and some interest to the tense situations in your D&D games. Thank you for listening.